Sarah was talking about the So Jealous era, but the era that... It's a good era. We'll get back to it later because we're going to play you some songs off of that record that you haven't heard in a while. But the record that I think left the most profound scarring on me was The Con. It's a debate that we have a lot backstage and in our private lives, but you know, the question of if you can truly ever write something great, create something great, if you're happy, or do you have to be like bottom of the barrel, sad, depressed to create something that will touch people and make people happy and move them and carry them through their dark times. And the part of me that wants to be happy feels in opposition to this theory that you can only be good if you're sad. But the part of me that wants to be good is really hoping something bad happens. So that we write a really good record for you again. I suppose being an adult is finding the balance between traumatizing reality and exciting fantasy, and as much as it was a very dark record in a dark time, each time I would write a new sad song, I felt sick pleasure playing it. This one in particular, I would get myself all worked up, like really upset. Like I'd look at the girl I like's website, or her like MySpace, Facebook, MySpace, Friendster page, and then I would like just aimlessly wander the city, and then I would come home and I'd look at my bank account, and then I would put on TV and be traumatized by the news, and then I would go back to the girl's MySpace page and look at more photos, and then I would sit down and I'd play this song, and it just, it's like salt in the wound, and it felt so good. And then we started touring this record, and everything was just so good. We went from being a very obscure band to a band that could feed ourselves and have really amazing shows every night. And I would look out during this song, and my knees would be shaking, and I'd feel very nervous, and I'd feel very sad, and then I would see all these people, and nobody was looking at me. Their eyes were closed, and they were singing along, and some of them were crying, and some of them seemed really sad, but most of them just seemed like they were really experiencing the misery with me, and it made me feel so good. I felt sick pleasure watching you feel upset.
You're so twisted!
The more sad you seemed, the happier I felt.
You're welcome.
I still feel that way. And I'm way happier now. I won't regret saying this thing that I'm saying. Is it better than